Hey, hello everybody, it's John here and we're back on Bird of Ruina. Last time we defeated the Giburas Charging Melody, which was Mountain of Smiling Bodies, and now we have to fight Binah's first super melody, which will be the big bird. Oh, does it mean she'll have all 3 birds? I don't know. Once again, I've taken these pages. This is recorded before I even published the last video, so if there is a backlash on such build, I'm sorry that I'm using them again, but I have to record a couple videos in advance. So yeah, it requires the books of Lowell, May and Cecile, so basically the second fight of the Elios Association done, and let's just try it out. Okay, I lost the first fight and I realized what the gimmick is, so it doesn't seem too difficult. We just have to evenly space out all the cards we want to use. Intense Stare already. This isn't the best page use of all time, but it's alright. We'll go for reload here so we can get elimination. 2 packs. We want to retake them because they gain power when targets have slower speed. So we'll do this. No, we won't do this. That is a dumb play. We'll go for anything but that. Like this. Probably should do this so we can, and by this I mean we'll clash with a lot of war so we can actually use our defense die so we can get more emotions. I realize that I always say do this instead of actually saying what we will do here. Because the strategies aren't too complicated, but they don't really speak for themselves. Okay, I think we are ready. We just have to kill the eyeball chicks before the big bird, and every time an eyeball chick is killed, it drops a lullaby page which staggers the big bird. And the big bird basically takes out one of the people from your team, and you'll have to break and immobilize this target, the enchanted target, with 2 of your people, using the special pages. And this is a pretty interesting fight that requires a bit of thinking, because you don't want to use your light too quickly. You'll need it when it is time to break the speed dice of your own teammate. Okay, we've done quite a bit of damage right now. Also, the eyeball chicks are weak to piercing, which is great for us because, as you know, these pages, like Yumi, have a lot of piercing attacks on them, so it is useful to have piercing dice powered up. None of the eyeball chicks are staggered, which is suboptimal for us. We have to use birdcage here. We'll do this. And we'll have to go for another birdcage here. Now pack attacks this and another. There are a lot of packs here, I don't like that. Okay, so we want to retake this pack. And we want to probably retake this pack too. And that will be our turn for now. Yep, exactly as I hoped. Birdcage now breaks one of the dice. We beat this clash easily. Now we can stagger with the defense die. Another birdcage, another broken speed die. Okay, one of them is staggered, that is great for us, but one of us is staggered too. Salvation. Here we do not care about it because it attacks an immobilized target, and it is a counter die, so it really doesn't change much. Back here we want to use our involve so we can stagger, and then we'll add a couple of pages so we can get emotions and restore light. Clumsy joke here. Let's go for Larry Gole. That might be a good idea. And class inspect so we can restore some light, because we will need it. Okay, another one staggered. Okay, and we've killed one of them. Now our Yumi, I think. No, Anton. Now Anton has a lullaby page that he will use against Dazzle. Like this. Lullaby will make the big bird fall asleep, and that will stagger the big bird. And a staggered big bird is much better than any other kind of big bird. Okay, we'll go for focused fire here. I mean focus fire. No, probably it would be better to go against Ocular Stab with focus fire. And we'll slowly but surely kill the second eyeball chick too. We won't attack the big bird because it has a lot of defense die that we don't want to attack. We'll go for Peck here. No, we cannot retake the flash, so we will retake it away as something that doesn't cost too much, because I don't want to use too much light right now. Really, light usage is the only thing you want to worry about during this fight. Okay, a lot of damage here. What was it? Okay, I think Big Bird is still asleep. Yep, we've beaten, and it does have the sleep status effect. And we don't have any light. Exactly what I said. We want to deal as much damage as possible here, so we'll probably use all of our ammunition. Really, it would be a smarter choice to go for Will the Priesthood, but we don't have enough light for it, so that is a big problem for us. Emotional Turbulence is a pretty good page here, and Frontal Assault will restore all the light that Emotional Turbulence used up. All the resistances changed to Fatal because the Big Bird is staggered, so we have an easier time dealing a lot of damage. We have to deal at least 150 damage, so if we do the same thing the next turn, we'll kill. But we did much more than that, and I am quite happy with it. We have another lullaby here, we'll go for it, and we can... no, wait. Yeah, we'll get enchanted next scene. But it's alright, I don't think I mind it too much. Yeah, do I want to go for Will with Priesthood? I think I'll get staggered if I do, so I probably don't want to do that. Okay. Now it is asleep. Right, that is very nice. We now can go for Shock Round, we can go for Will the Priesthood, and we can go for Frontal Assault, all 3 pages here. Here we'll go for... probably Gale Kick and Frontal Assault. That might do the most damage here. Victor will use anything but Furnace Stone, because it doesn't do anything. I hope it will be enough. Okay, it seems that it will be enough. Seeing this damage, okay. In only 3 attacks we finished this fight. Okay, suppression of Big Bird complete. Not on name, I like the short names of this. Watchful Eyes. Fully restores the selected librarian's light. Every scene a random ally gains no light while the selected librarian restores 1 additional light. Interesting. It seems pretty useful, actually. So it takes the light gain from from a random ally to the selected ally. So if we wanted to, we can run a light restoration deck on 2 people, and the third one will have a no light restoration deck, and will just go for Watchful Eyes. Eternal Lit Lamp. Any enemies with librarian targets will be forced to target their librarian back regardless of speed. This is actually what I really wanted for a long time, so I am glad to see it as a abnormality page, because that might help a lot. It is a single ally, sadly, but I think it still might be pretty helpful. We might get much better tier 1 abnormality pages, but for now it looks pretty useful. Salvation. All dice gain plus 1 power against enemies with higher speed. If target's HP is at 25% or below, destroy all dice on their page upon winning the clash. It is pretty useful. So basically here we cannot retake clashes with the selected librarian, because we won't get the plus 1 power, and really the second part is just useful. Interesting. It's no coffee. She would be offended by that. That's a nice viewpoint. She's a very chill character, unlike Hokma, who hates Angela. Is that about AM? This whole thing about silence. No, she's not bitter. No way. I am thinking a lot about the Black Silence for a long time, because it was mentioned that it was the last person dealing the last blow on the pianist, and we've seen the Black Silence being talked about lately, and I don't know. I feel like Ron's hiding something from us. No way he's grade 9. Gibura told us that he is not one. Okay, Ron is really stressed out when talking to Binah. I would be too, yeah. Only 2 books here. Really, we've dropped the amount of books used for receptions here. I mean, abnormalities. And that is interesting. That means there will be a lot of bosses next time. And well, it makes sense knowing that it would be the second row, but it seems that there will be a third row by the spacing. We'll see. So next up will be probably Hawkman's abnormality, and then we'll have to go into the second row of Star City, and I am pretty scared and nervous about that, because I feel like these fights will be much more difficult. But we will see. I don't know, maybe they will not. And yeah, that will probably end this episode right here and right now. So if you watched to this point, I sincerely thank you for watching, and if you haven't, I thank you for watching too. And I'll see you around. Goodbye.